Welcome back to Hidden in the Stars. Previously, we have made several videos detailing the progress of asteroid 2024 YR4, the 170 to 220 feet object hurtling itself toward the moon. The object, about the size of a 15-story building, made news when first discovered, as scientists thought there might be a chance of a collision with Earth. The latest data shows that will not be the case, although the chance that YR4 could impact the moon has increased to 4.3% as of June 3, 2025. Scientists were quick to assure the public that, even if such an impact were to occur, it would not be large enough to alter the orbit of the moon. It would, however, produce lunar ejecta, according to an article in Live Science, which explains that it would, quote, kick up the regolith, the top layer of dust and small rocks on the surface, which would substantially increase micrometeoroid debris in low Earth orbit. This could cause potential damage to satellites, spacecraft, and astronauts aboard the International Space Station, assuming that it does not deorbit as planned in late 2030. Needless to say, scientists are still investigating the matter, and there are options for them to consider. First, they could choose not to act and to continue to study the asteroid, understanding that there is still a 95.7% chance that it will miss the moon entirely. Second, they could attempt to redirect the path of the asteroid, something that sounds straight out of a science fiction movie, but has actually been accomplished. On September 26, 2022, NASA's Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DART, mission deflected the path of an asteroid's moonlet using a kinetic impactor. This is the display that was shown in the mission's operations center during DART's approach to impact, courtesy of the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory and Dmitri Becker. 6 months after the impact, NASA confirmed that the time it took the moonlet, Dimorphos, to orbit its larger asteroid companion, Didymos, was reduced by 33 minutes. Such a redirection attempt is unlikely to take place with YR4, however, because scientists do not have enough information regarding the mass of the asteroid, nor enough time to successfully create models and build a sufficient kinetic impactor. That leaves a third option, the so-called nuclear option. A new study, posted September 15th on the preprint server Arxiv, and which has not yet been peer-reviewed, has suggested that scientists could launch a DART-like projectile with nuclear capabilities to break up the asteroid. We will leave the link to the study in the description box. I don't know about you, but my nerd brain immediately brought up two images, shown here. Returning to science, I do wonder what effects a nuclear strike on an object of this size would have beyond the initial explosion. What would happen to all of the debris created by such an impact? How would satellites be affected? This is where you come in. What are your thoughts on the matter? Should scientists leave the asteroid alone, attempt to redirect its path, or break it up before it arrives? As always, we are looking forward to reading your comments. Catch you next time on Hidden in the Stars.